Sway.
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 In the morning.
In the morning.
In the morning.
Shay goes by.
Wake your fuck ass up. That crust out your eyes.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen. From Grown Ups 2 out this Friday, we got the one, the only, the legendary. Woo. The legendary.
Yep.
Colin Quinn is here.
Woo.
What up, man?
What's going on, guys? I can't believe I'm sitting between two MTV, the people that know the MTV life.
Yeah.
You and Heather.
Wow. Yeah,
unbelievable.
Man. It's crazy because I remember watching you on MTV.
Yeah.
When you were doing remote control.
That's right.
And it was fun. It was real fun. It looked like it was a lot of fun.
It was. It was the easiest job anybody could ever have. Because we went in there, we didn't even want to do that job. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then, but because it was such bad money, like we just talked about, MTV is the cheapest place.
Yeah, well, yeah.
The worst.
Yeah.
But it was fun. Like they take you to parties, and you got to meet all these big stars all the time. So nobody cared. You know, we were all young, right?
Yeah. What was the cocaine culture like back then?
What culture?
The cocaine culture.
I don't know. It was the late 80s. I mean, I was already clean. I wasn't doing anything.
You were already
I just
clean?
smoked like 3 packs of cigarettes a day. That was all I did. But people did coke, but it was like, I think it was like a bad time for coke. I mean, obviously I'm the wrong one to ask, but I feel like it was probably right before the coke boom of the early 90s.
Yeah.
And right before chronic, so even the weed. Nobody smoked weed. From 1985 to 1990, until that album came out, nobody smoked a joint in the whole country.
Till Snoop became popular.
Snoop was the one that brought it back, yes.
Snoop brought back weed, right?
Yes, there's a lot of $1 million Mexican cartels that owe him a big favor.
Colin Quinn is here now. Heather B, you came with the Real World
After.
Right.
Was it still fun for you?
It was a lot of fun. A lot of parties, lots of free vacations, and he said it best. I mean, it was party time pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't know. It's like, hey, there was no money, but you didn't even think about it.
No, it was no money.
Well, you thought about it, but you couldn't do anything about it.
Yeah, the Real World first season, Sway, stop playing.
Yeah, true. Now, I came in 2000. I think that's when the fun stopped. Because of these stories I've been hearing about, like you read these books and everything, and when
Playboy
I came
Mansion.
in 2000, they started really trying to work because things
They
changed.
did.
Everybody was working hard because things had changed. Technology had changed.
Right.
MySpace, YouTube.
Yep.
You know what I mean? People didn't watch videos the same.
That's right.
So they had to start doing scripted reality more so than just the real world. And so I caught the tail end of it all.
Yes. Well, they blamed us. All the original pure people blamed Remote Control and the Real World for destroying the video.
Damn,
Now,
man,
video
I
killed the
can't-
radio star. We killed the video star.
Damn, man.
pow.
So it's your
Me
fault.
and you did it.
Colin Quinn and Heather B. Damn.
Now you know.
Trouble for something.
And now, Grown Ups 2, man, I want to talk about that because we just had Chris Rock here
Right.
like 2 weeks ago, man. He's a funny guy. What do you think of Chris, man?
Chris. That's what he holds it.
That's it. That's it.
It's a movie. My kids love it. Yeah, Chris. I started with Chris. We started almost the same day in comedy back in like ¡85. We used to borrow each other's mothers' cars and drive each other from Brooklyn to gigs. You know.
Wow,
So we actually
really?
we used to wait online. Yeah, we were the early. It was probably '84 actually. And we used to like write together late at night, trying to write, separately, but on the in a diner. So I started with him from the beginning.
So Chris,
I love Chris, of course.
Chris writes a lot of his own material, right?
Yeah, sure he directs it all. Yeah.
That's that big because a lot of rappers have what they call ghostwriters. When comedians have ghostwriters, is that accepted amongst other comedians or?
No, that's not accepted. I mean, I'm sure people do it, but I mean, it's kind of like, it's not bad like stealing. Like we hate comedy thieves that steal jokes, the worst.
Right.
But as far as ghostwriting, I mean, I don't know. I think it's usually guys that are so big right now that they get nervous, they have to put out another album, and it's usually people we like, so we kind of probably don't even mention it.
We don't mention them.
I mean, I don't know offhand. I've heard about certain people doing it, but I'm like, yeah, it's not as bad as stealing. It seems a little light, like we look down on it, but not
It's not like because you get shot dead if you're a rapper and you say somebody else's lyrics they don't like.
Right.
It. Your career gets shot dead. Or you could just be a rapper and get shot dead.
Right.
Colin, do you still do like stand-up shows?
Sure, I do them all the time.
Just to stay fresh? Why do you have to do stand-up shows if you're doing movies?
Because first of all, when you see Grown Ups 2, you'll realize my puny part means that I have to do stand-up shows to make money. But also, and by the way, let me just say one other thing. Who came up with the title Grown Ups? This is a franchise movie.
Yeah.
I did.
You did that.
They were outside after the read-through. They go, what about Lake House? They couldn't call it Lake House because some stupid Nicolas Cage movie was called Lake House. So they said, what about, and I go, what about Grown Ups? 20 minutes later, they came out with Grown Ups. People should get paid extra for that.
For that, man. And then you and Adam, y'all kind of started together too, right?
Adam started with us too, yeah. We all started at the same time.
Yeah, and he ain't breaking you off for that, bro?
On what? For
Money.
extra money for
Grown-ups?
that?
Yeah.
No, he'd tell you, I mean, for the part, but I was always a stand-up. I've never really done any movie stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I'm at a certain level, but, you know, it's great for stand-up. Like, I make, but...
We got to
talking
start
about
blowing
a
you
different
up,
level.
man.
Yeah.
Colin's done a lot of work
It's
with Comedy
ridiculous.
Central.
It's too late, but thank
Saturday
you.
Night Live. No, it's not too late, man.
Sway, it's too late,
Watch
believe
this.
me.
No, watch this.
I should have blew up in MTV.
We want the citizens to call up 888-742-3345 if you're a fan of Colin Quinn.
And write a check.
All
I'm
right?
not playing
Call
games.
us now.
It's Sway in the morning. Only
On Shea 45.